Take Sports, episode 97. I think we need to divvy up some homework in the podcast.
I don't go to school.
What would that be?
Not my problem. I think we all need to take a group of 20 episodes and look for clips.
Yeah.
So it's not all on you. You get the newest 20 since.
Yeah, that's not what you're in it.
You're going to do the first 20 so you can make fun of us because you weren't there.
The first 20 were rough, but at least you get a Meme Hall of Fame episode.
There were some good moments in the first 20, though.
Excluding the ending.
However,
of the episode when we were all freaking screaming at the top of our lungs.
One of these days, man, Mountain Dew will sponsor us. Will it
we
be
get
today?
more-
No. Will it be tomorrow?
If Mountain Dew ever sponsors us, I will get a Mountain Dew tattoo.
Oh,
I will. I'll join you.
absolutely.
That'd be
It's got to be a neck tat.
We can shake on that.
Well, we need to have somebody
Neck
other than
tat- wait a
Isaac
minute.
operating.
I'm not shaking on a net tat.
You already shook.
Matt, I
saw
was
it.
shaking with you. I wasn't shaking with Leo.
Oh, yeah, I'm not shaking with you then.
We need both.
Fine, then
we
we'll
need
just
to
get
have
a
somebody other than
regular
Isaac
one.
for the TikTok, so it's actually sports content that goes on our TikTok and not
I probably get the
Pokemon content that goes on our TikTok.
Are you going to run the TikTok?
What did I just say?
No.
All I heard was TikTok right twice.
Said somebody other than Isaac, so that way we get
He's-
sports content, not Pokemon content
Bro.
on our TikTok.
Sometimes they need to see the Charizard card, bro.
I guess. Still never watched that TikTok.
No, he got rid of him.
Oh, did you?
Oh, wait, no.
I got rid of the second.
He got
one.
rid of the second one.
I think the first.
So my dude said it to me. You're like
And
already deleted it.
If you're going to be salty about it, you're the one who
I
edits
know.
the episodes. So
Exactly.
during editing, you could just hold your phone up to the screen and.
Do you want to know? I low key kind of hacked Brady the other day. It was so
Oh, that
long
was a
ago.
couple months ago.
It was a
so
month.
okay.
Yeah, let
So
him
I
explain it.
didn't
It's better.
know that when you link accounts, like link a business page, that on the other end, if someone's logged into your business account, they can also log onto your personal. I get a message from Leo one day. Goes, "Hey, why is your profile picture a picture of Matt and I?" I was like, "What are you
That's
talking
the OG
about?"
one from Harrison Ford Museum, dude.
Oh,
I
dude,
want
you
this
should have
to be
left that and
gold.
seen how long it would have taken him to get it.
That would,
I know.
You never would have known.
I know he wouldn't have known.
I would've noticed
And he
that.
goes, "What do you mean? It's
It wouldn't
still the
have been
badge."
out.
I'm like, "No, it's not."
I still
I've never unlinked an account for something so fast in my time.
Yeah, this man goes, "Hey, try it again now, huh?" I'm like, "Oh, it's so funny now, huh?"
Yeah, you should have left it. You should have never.
I
said
know,
anything.
I
That
know,
would've
I
been great.
know. Oh God, that would have been
Probably
great.
better
That would have been
use it.
perfect timing too. God, that would have been amazing.
I
You
think
should
I
have
have
hacked his
one.
LinkedIn.
No.
Male stripper named Sparkles.
College, none because mine doesn't count.
Yeah, because I was looking at
Amen.
other ones. Just his.
I still have one picture from the Henry Ford Museum, and it was
Oh,
of the
it's-
giant airplane because we were walking down, and your dad goes, "That's a big Fokker." And we all went, "What?"
Right on the
That's a
side.
big airplane
Fokker.
named Fokker.
I'm gonna correct myself. I
F-O-K-K-E-R.
feel stupid now. I said Harrison Ford Museum. That feels dumb. Indiana Jones, go check it out. I have not checked it out yet. But
I didn't
Henry
even
Ford
notice.
Museum.
Oh, I
I'm
didn't either.
glad I did
Like-
because I
like,
felt like
Honestly, I never would
a
have
Henry
caught
Ford.
Now,
Oh my
like, now
God.
that you go back and said, I'm like, gosh, he
Brady would have
did
caught
that
it in editing. He'd be like, "This is dumbass."
Let's be honest though, Harrison Ford could have his own
He
museum.
could.
He should.
What does he have other than Indiana Jones?
42.
He's got Air Force One.
He's also in 1923 right now or something like that.
Star Wars? Or are we
True.
playing Star Wars?
He
Star
says,
Wars.
he
Star
says, Star
Pretty
Wars.
sure it's in Star
I
Wars.
totally
I
forget.
Yeah.
did want to say
Yeah,
it'd be
Han
wrong.
Solo.
1923.
I couldn't remember, like, for sure if he was
So
Han
the two
Solo.
major
I
ones are
I didn't
Indiana
wanna say it'd be
Jones.
wrong.
Yeah,
Indiana Jones and Star Wars.
yeah, two main ones. Unless there's a third one that we just don't know about.
That'd be
Huh,
really
I
funny
bet
if
if
there's
we
a big one.
IMDb Harrison Ford.
Like I
Dude,
say, he's one of the
No,
he's
that's dumb.
one of the main characters in 42. He did a really good job of that movie.
where's the fun in that? I know, isn't he
He's
the?
Branch Rickey, yeah. He's the GM.
Yeah,
That's the Brooklyn
I
Dodgers.
still have not seen that yet. I've always
It's
seen
the Chadwick
clips.
Boseman movie.
In case
I
you're wondering,
know.
he's going to be in the Captain America movie in 2024.
Oh yeah, I think I saw that somewhere.
Ooh, yeah, Air Force One. That's a pretty good movie, actually. Get off my plane.
Star
Yeets him
Wars,
out the
Star-
window.
Harrison Ford ATM title.
He's in Ender's Game. It's kind of
Yeah.
cool. Cowboys versus Aliens.
Monsters versus Aliens.
Cowboys and Aliens. I said versus. Cowboys and Aliens.
Mosquito. What is
Monsters
it? The
versus Aliens
Mosquito
is like
Cast?
a really
Coast.
strange
Coast?
animated
What the
movie. I've only seen once.
All right, I think we
So they
made it
still made
clear.
Nickelodeon
that
He's
Nice
in the
Out There,
Anchorman,
but-
apparently.
Who was he in Anchorman?
I don't know. Click
Man, I don't know.
Sometimes it says, sometimes it doesn't.
cast. Hey man, you start scrolling.
I'm still looking. He's Mac Tannen.
Who the?
Don't worry, I signed up for this. Okay. Pretty sure it's the garbage people again. Yep.
All right.
That's interesting. So anywho, now that we just went down a little
I've
rabbit hole,
got
Harrison
one.
Ford.
I've got one more meme for you guys before we get started.
We're rolling for 20 minutes.
I did add a new person to my meme Hall of Fame sheet for next time.
Oh, good. Don't tell us.
Don't tell
I
him.
won't.
So, don't clown me too hard. It's okay, guys.
Too late.
So, I've been following the Minnesota Lynx this season, attempting to follow them better. And our one All-Star this year, look on your face. Her name is Nafisa Collier. I meant to bring this up last
Oh.
episode. Nafisa
Nafisa? I'm
Collier.
just kidding. Nafisa?
Nafis.
Don't jump the punchline.
No, Nafisa?
Don't jump the
I'm saying, am I
punchline.
saying that right? Nafisa?
Yes. NaphEesa. Collier.
I was thinking like
COLLIER.
I was thinking like Felicia.
I kind of figured Collier.
But before I get to the name, when you guys get a bag of Reese's Pieces, do you say Reese's Pieces or Reese's Pieces? Or do you mix
Oh,
the two?
pieces.
Reese's Pieces, right? That's what I
You
say.
say pieces, you're a
Reese's
communist.
You say Reese's Pieces. Communist. You
Communist.
say.
Does that make me a communist too?
Yes.
I said Reese's Pieces.
Wait. I always say Reese's Pieces.
Like an American.
So
That's
read that username for me.
Feces Pieces. Oh my.
I'm like, honey, you did not, your PR person did not let you put feces in your Twitter
It's,
handle.
what is it? PHH? Did it just say P?
It's PHEE
all caps.
SES pieces.
I
So
just
it's
said
a play.
Pieces, by the way.
Exactly. Yeah.
Why am I-
Pieces, pieces.
No.
We're
That's
good.
too easy, dude.
I'm like, no, you did
Feces
not.
Pieces.
No,
Oh
you
my
didn't.
god.
Like
So
the
I guessed it right the first
Exactly.
time. Oh
Well,
my
at least
gosh.
she's an all-star, not a bum. That'd be
I-
even more.
What are our
idea-
stats? I want to hear the stats.
idea 10 out of 10. Execution
Zero.
negative at best.
No, that's a 10 out of 10 execution because now she'll get destroyed on Twitter if she ever tries to argue with anybody.
That's a fact.
Go take your
man.
feces somewhere else.
She's an all-star.
Oh, yeah. It'd just be a bunch
Garbage.
of poop jokes. It'd be hilarious.
Oh yeah.
Too many.
If she was bad, Twitter would have a.
It's got to be double-digit points, please.
She's averaging 22, 8, and 3.
3 rebounds.
Okay, yeah.
I'm
3
guessing.
assists.
Oh, 3 assists. She's a big man. Big-
With
big woman? I
1.7
don't know.
steals and 1.2
Time
blocks.
out. Let's clarify that. So, would you say she's a big man or a big woman?
The bigot. Just call him the bigot.
Call her a big.
Well, you would
Technically,
say-
she's a forward. She's a 6'1" forward.
What?
Shout out to the Las Vegas Aces. I hate them.
PJ
not
They
gonna
made
Tucker.
a super team
PJ
The
Tucker
statement
would be the
6'1"
tallest
forward
player
hurts
in
my
the
brain.
world.
By a mile.
It's like 6'5".
Well,
Brittany
like,
Griner did
if you're
dunk last night.
through this episode, and you hear 6'1" forward, and you think, oh, what's 6'1" forward in the NBA? Gotta go back a little bit. Gone too far.
Freaking
See, Brittany Griner got the first dunk of the WNBA season.
surprise, surprise.
Yeah.
Is it the only dunk of the NBA?
So the
No,
first
there's a
one of this
few of them.
season.
There's a
It
few
said
that
the
can
first one
dunk.
of this season.
It might have been the first one in the game, but yeah. Kelsey Plum, Candace Parker, and Asia Wilson are all on the same team.
Yeah.
The only one I've heard of on that
Or
list is
Kelsey
Candace
Plum.
Parker.
I'm pretty sure she might have been the only
She-
one
yeah,
with
she's
the
on Vegas, isn't she?
And then
Yeah.
they traded Darren Waller to the Jacks.
Yeah.
They're averaging 94 points per game in the WNBA. That's nuts. They put up 113 on the Lynx yesterday.
That's it.
113 to 89, and Kelsey Plum had 40.
Or next thing is Super that got a retirement.
No, she won enough. She's good.
No.
And her wife's retiring.
Yeah,
after this year,
exactly.
Too, so.
Exactly.
Shout out to Megan Rapinoe.
I've got their rear-end.
Some of her
That's a
off the field stuff annoys me.
that's a
Yeah.
wild.
But a lot of it is good.
Yeah.
That's a wild
Shout out
women's
to her.
sports power couple.
Oh,
Super
yeah.
Megan Rapinoe's crazy.
No relation to Larry, though. Just remember that.
Yeah. She's her own person.
It's not even spelled the same, actually. I think she's BYRD.
I think she is too.
Larry
That
Bird.
sounds right.
Larry Bird!
Hey Brady, who did Larry Bird play with?
Danny Ainge, baby. How do
Good.
you do that?
Hey man,
Danny
I don't know
Ainge.
the way you described
Kevin
it. You don't know
McHale.
who Danny Ainge is? I said Paul Reed.
You don't know
not.
who B-ball Paul Reed is? Clayton, please
I
tell
was
me you know who
surprised you didn't
B-ball
know
Paul
who
Reed
Paul
is.
Reed was.
I don't know who
What?
Paul Reed is.
He was a backup center. For
What?
the
No.
Sixers.
You don't know.
I knew he was.
That's okay.
Isn't he like
Matt-
number
Matt
44 or
introduced me, so
something?
Matt knows at least.
Well, I've heard of him then. I watched
Yeah.
a few Sixers games.
That's why I
then.
figured you knew. You just didn't have the name down.
No, I
but
just
you-
didn't know because as usual, the Twitter thing didn't pop up. We're all going to threads because I think the threads clips. I think they'll pop up.
The Twitter. The Twitter
you
thing
wanna
started-
start a
they started
Threads.
popping up again for me. Like
Oh, did they?
And now,
For the
they're,
most-
now they're done again.
I haven't
For the
clicked
most
on
part,
them
they
since.
are.
I've just clicked
Yeah.
on them. Clicked on the bottom
But
part of the link.
that Paul Reed contract, hilarious. Because he was a restricted free agent, and we offered him 323. But Danny Ainge put in a clause that if the Jazz made it out of the first round, the rest of his contract was guaranteed. So only the first year was guaranteed unless they make it out of the first round.
The problem.
Knowing that if the Sixers matched it, it'd have to be the exact same terms.
He just handed bro his bag for him.
Yeah, exactly.
What a guy.
You go, man.
Love Danny
There you go.
Ainge.
Get some money, Paul.
Personally, I wish we'd have Paul Reed just be ball Paul, baby.
So you could have another undersized center / forward
Yeah.
to stack
Dude,
into
it
your
doesn't
roster.
matter. We're tanking again this year. It's not gonna
You're
matter.
taking for Zion.
Are you?
You're
I don't know, man.
Are you?
you're not gonna tank,
You still have Laurie Marketing and Jordan Clarkson. I mean,
bro. And Walker Kessler did.
I'm talking about on the older half of the team
I don't know. It just depends on what John Collins is
because
gonna
you can
do.
get a lot for Laurie
I
Marketing.
can't tell
Right
you the
now.
last time I actually watched John Collins play basketball.
Don't watch anything from this past season. He had a
No.
broken finger and shot the ball like 25%.
Yeah, it's been pretty mid.
Okay,
You know,
so
he's
go
still
back- go
bouncy
back
though,
to
so
the
dunks.
21-22 season if I want to watch. Okay.
Whenever the Hawks were good,
So
when they made the conference finals, watch that season.
Okay.
Pre DeJounte Murray.
Watch
so
that-
Yes, not
watch
last
that
year.
playoff run because John Collins was a dog on defense too.
Yeah.
I'm just really confused. I hope that means that they're not starting Kelly Olynyk anymore.
Yep, they are
They probably will.
guaranteed.
They'll start.
That's Danny Ainge's token white dude.
They'll start all the older dudes. Walker Kessler's white.
Yeah.
So was marketed. I know, but Olynyk's the guy that Danny Ainge just takes with him everywhere. So I say he's Ainge's token white dude, not the token.
I don't know if we're trying
Talking
to be
basketball with you hurts my
like-
brain sometimes.
What'd you say, Clayton?
I said talking basketball with you, Brady, kind of hurts my brain sometimes.
Yeah, well, it hurts my brain too.
Always brings racing to things, man.
All right.
Oh, shoot.
Should we talk about the U.S. game last night?
We should, because that's probably the highlight of this.
Did either of you stay up and watch it?
No, I
They're,
went to bed at like
they're
9 o'clock.
normies.
I went to
Uh,
bed.
I
I went to
watched-
bed for Pens. I
I
figured
watched
I'd
the
hear my
draft last
family
night.
yelling from
I
downstairs.
didn't realize the U.S. was
Did we
on
win?
until
Oh
after.
no, we did win.
On 3-2, we tied 2-2, went to Pens, and we won 3-2.
Yeah, no, I didn't even realize that the U.S.
What was
that the
that?
U.S. was on last night until after Isaac started
Oh.
spamming the group chat with USA memes.
They're there.
Yeah, all of them are so bad. All of them are bad.
Sorry.
Anywho, yeah, I
You're
digress.
gonna hear him that.
Oh, he muted
Just
it.
say, well, what the heck? I didn't hear it.
I'll tell you afterwards.
Yeah.
I'll text it to you.
We'll text you in the post conference. But anywho, USA beat Canada 3-2 on Pens with 2-2 actual goals. My lord, that was interesting. Truth be told, I didn't even get to watch until when the 10 minutes of extra of the first half added time started, because I was in the bathroom trying to fix the toilet, because when we got in there, it was still just continuously flowing with water.
What?
And the chain. and the-
Chain hang. Never mind.
the
Sorry.
chain was God dang it. I know exactly that lyric too. But the
Bars.
chain was hanging, it was tied too tight, and it wasn't closing, so the water would refill back in the tank. So it was just cycling the water the whole time. And I'm like, well, I don't know what's wrong. Then like 5 minutes later, I'm like, I'm gonna fix it. Because it was just my sister and I.
You just read it, Clayton.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, did you tweet him? Did you chit the
I
chat?
said text it.
Did you eat the dab? Anywho, other than
I
that.
don't do
But yeah, the game was
I feel like I missed
The game was horrible.
the game was pretty bad from a U.S. standpoint, because Canada looked like the more dangerous team for most of the game, and then the second half we were okay. I mean, Canada, I honestly probably should have won the game.
Oh yeah. They should've.
Canada should have won because they had their version of how did I describe it on Twitter? They described it as Canada brought on their version of Cade Cowell because the dude was blonde hair, had a mullet,
Schaufelberg.
and was just speedy.
Yeah.
He might be in their A team now, or he should be in their A team now. Because that
He-
was
he
not
could come off
Canada's.
the bench.
Yeah, because that was not Canada's A team by
No.
any means. I think their B team played better than their A team did. I mean, granted, it's against higher competition with our A team versus their A team, but still,
Yeah.
their B team looked pretty decent.
Well, their A team tried too hard to play through Alfonso Davies against the U.S.
Yeah, because it was
and he
just
got crap
Davies.
on for it.
It was just Davies running at us, and they were just standing there watching, like, go score,
Good luck.
smile.
Good luck. Lay it off to my feet, please.
But yeah.
But yeah, we looked sloppy. We looked like the U.S. team
Against-
from the past 5 years.
Yeah, I had no faith when we went down
Yeah.
2-1.
Yeah, we had
I'm like, we're
we
gonna
had
lose.
60+% possession the entire game, but we get to the final third, and everybody would be like, "What do we do now?"
I should shoot it.
We
I'm
got-
wide
we
open.
got
but I'm
here,
going to
but-
shoot it into this defender instead.
Yeah,
God, you know how many
shooting the
times I said
defender
that?
or too many passes or
And then
just trying to dribble too much the other way.
Yeah.
and,
So the scoring opened in the 88th minute with Brandon Vasquez header. That was a great ball from DeJuan Jones, by the way.
Yeah,
That
it
was on a platter.
That was his best pass of
Yep,
the entire day.
yes.
It was his only good pass of the
Yeah,
entire day. It
that
felt
was
like
really
up to
good.
that point.
And then Canada came down, like not even 5 minutes later and equalized.
94th or 95th.
Yeah,
Yeah, something like that.
93rd minute, I think I saw. And then extra time happened. Canada came, nothing happened in the first half of extra time. And then second half extra time, we kind of just let, I don't even know the guy's
Schaufelberg.
Schaufelberg dribble through like two people. And then it was a crap shot. And then it deflected off Matt Miazga and put a slice on it that bent right all the way around to the top corner. And it was nasty.
It nicked his calf just right that it made it look like the world's greatest shot.
Yeah.
Do you want a high five or do you have some?
Okay, because I'm stupid, don't know that much. How long is each half of extra time?
15.
Okay, that's what I thought, but I wasn't
Two
sure.
15-minute halves. You play the whole thing no matter what, and then penalties.
Yeah.
Because they scored early in the second,
Yeah, they did.
and then with 3 minutes left or something like
3,
that.
4. I was just like, I think we had like 6 minutes because we were still pushing. I think it was around the
Yeah, you're right.
115. Because honestly, I'm like, holy crap, we might actually just win the thing right here because we looked good afterwards.
Well, we were finally
Yeah,
pressing.
we were like, all right, we're gonna go, and then Canada's like, wait a minute, we were winning this like 5 minutes ago.
yeah.
I
But
couldn't remember if it was golden goal or if you play the whole thing.
No, I'd be a big fan if Golden Goal came
Golden
back,
Goal's
but
basically only in FIFA at this point.
yeah,
It's almost nowhere.
yeah. But and then Buzio shoots it, keeper saves it. St. Clair did not like the man, but anywho, it deflects off their center back and it just rolls into the net, and all the Canadians just watch it roll, and they're like,
Like punched it back off his center back's chest and it just rolled right past him. The
Went
guy
in.
just stood there like,
Oh, the best was the men's national team only on Instagram and Twitter. Buzio ties it. I'm like, he didn't tie it. I'm like, there's a lie in that truth.
it's not
Yeah.
that important.
Yeah, tied it. Went to pens. Matt Turner saved the first two. Absolute dog. And then
You know, he saved over 50 or no, just under
Uh-huh.
50% of the.
it's like he's
penalties
like 14 for 29.
Yeah.
I'm like,
It's crazy.
no way.
You got
It's
percentage like that,
insane.
Clayton?
Yeah,
It's insane.
not even close.
Well, with Hunter and Mikey giving up pens left or right, I mean,
Hey, he saved the one that I
Especially
gave
when
you.
I was a
Exactly.
junior, dude. That was bad.
that was bad because we were like, oh, sorry, two
Liberty
things are going to
Center.
happen. Hunter's going to clock the kid and not get a foul called, or he's getting a yellow card and the pen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was a lose-lose scenario.
Yeah. Anywho, but yeah, it sucked because Brandon Vasquez stepped up and skied the first pen for us after
Surprise,
Matt Turner.
surprise.
Yeah. I looked at my dad. I said, I hope he, I said, as he's walking up, I said, just please, God, put it on target. Don't sky it. And sent it. My dad goes, looks at me, goes, what the hell? I said, I'm serious. I figured he'd sky it. I
Them
figured he'd
Cincinnati
go to
players,
smash
bro.
it in Cincinnati, that he'd want to put it in the upper 90 and try to be really cool.
Mm-hmm.
But then we walked.
Ball never gets you anywhere.
Yeah. I don't know who took a second one, but they went right down the middle, whoever it was.
But I can find it for you.
The best was when the first pen that Matt Turner saved, their center back who scored their penalty to go.
Cowell took the second one.
Yeah. Yeah, Kyle went right down the middle. I got really scared when he walked up because I'm like, oh, he gives me the same vibes that Vasquez gave me. I did see Russell Rowe scored. He was the most calm of all of the Canadians taking a pen.
What a guy. Shout out to him. Call
Yeah.
him Screw Boy.
So the center back, who I don't even know who went first on
Victoria.
Vittoria. He scored a pen earlier and he went right down the middle. And he went right down the middle again, but Matt Turner kind of just
He stood there.
put his hand up, popped it off. I'm like, yeah, I knew he'd go right down the middle again. But yeah, it was a really good ending. But overall, we got a lot of stuff to work on if we're going to beat Panama. And then move on and probably play Mexico.
You think Panama is better than Canada, though?
In form wise, right now, I'd say so. I'd still
They
think
play Qatar, though.
Well, yeah, but still. I'd still say if we played like we did against Canada, I still feel like we probably will have a same, if not a more difficult
I think
match.
it'll be a similar game if we play the way we did. But you know who didn't show up? Freaking Jesus Ferreira.
Yep.
So done with him. And we dropped him back to the attacking mid when we brought on
That
Brandon
was
Vasquez.
dumb. I
was
hated
like,
that. I
He has
despised
no idea
that.
what he's doing.
I would have put Gressel back there at attacking mid and just put Ferreira on the right hand side.
Gressel should have been on the bench.
Gressel should have been on the bench. Jordan Morris should have stayed on the bench because they're the same freaking player.
Christian Roldan honestly would have been better at the 10
Uh-huh.
than Jesus Ferreira.
Yeah. Also, he's a disgrace to number 10. Only Pulisic should wear that. I said my piece, and that is factual.
Yeah, that's crazy that he wears the number 10.
Yeah, I wouldn't have given it to anybody.
I
Old
agree.
man.
BJ Callahan, what a noob.
I don't think he
Greg
can
wouldn't have
walk
allowed it.
Besides that.
Greg wouldn't have allowed it.
All right.
Nah, I was waiting for us to lose, and then Twitter just like, it's Greg's fault. I
Find
was
a way to make
genuinely
it Greg's
waiting
fault.
for it to just be, oh, it's Greg's fault.
That'd be so funny.
I would have probably deleted all social media if I just saw that. I'm done. I'm done with everyone in America when it comes to international sports. Because it's either, yay, we're winning, or blame the one person everyone hates right now.
I never hated him. In
Yeah.
Greg, we trust.
Yeah.
Speaking of international sports, the USA women's basketball team got silver.
Did they?
Whatever tournament they're doing. Yeah, they lost to Brazil.
Ew, no bueno.
Yep.
Men's
How's it?
roster looks pretty good.
They're so young though. They're not
I
gonna
like
win.
it. I like it.
I love it, but they're not going to win. They don't have enough experience.
They'll win.
They're not going to win.
Giannis isn't playing for Greece.
All right,
Well, that's not how you say it.
it's close.
Is
We'll
it
get to
Giannis?
There you go.
It's
It's actually
Giannis.
Giannis.
It's Janice. She's right beside it.
Get it? Close.
Nope.
Should be watching this episode. Huh?
That's terrifying.
But anywho,
Should watch every episode.
yeah, he got
How did I not know that?
I don't know.
Giannis got clean up knee surgery, so he
Yeah,
won't be
so-
playing for Greece. So we won't have to worry about them. We'll just have to worry about Serbia.
He looked pretty fine when he was doing his basketball camp in China. So
Oh, did he?
Yeah,
I
yeah,
don't-
he was
I
doing,
don't
like,
think I
dribbling
follow
drills
him
and
anymore.
stuff, yeah.
Or see anything about that.
I don't know.
But yeah,
I
Yeah,
know,
USA
I
won.
think Spain is.
Probably. Spain's always
Spain's usually
Difficult
pretty
one.
good. Germany,
yeah. Serbia just because.
Serbia. Yeah.
And Canada potentially.
Really?
Well, Andrew Wiggins. Think of all the
If they play,
yeah,
Yeah.
that would be if
Hmm.
they play. Yeah,
we'll see. He is.
he is. He probably will be the starting five, I think.
Nah, it's gonna be Bobby Portis.
I hope so.
No, bro, playing side by side, 4 and 5.
I don't even know what the
No,
fi-
Jaren
all I
Jackson
know
Jr.
is
is gonna
the
start.
all I know is the
Oh,
front
yeah,
court.
I don't know at 4 or 5, but he's gonna start.
I know the front court. Jaron Jackson or probably Walker. I would honestly, you would think that that's what that'd be.
Probably.
That'd be a wild. That's a wild 4-5 combo.
That's a lot
What?
of blocks.
That's a lot of blocks, and that is a lot of athleticism at the 4, and then the rim protector at the 5. Is like, oh.
Especially, I think in FIBA, there's no defensive 3 seconds.
Yeah, and especially when that
Can't
ball hits the
bang.
rim live, yoink, give me that. There's
Yep.
no, what is that, cylinder violation?
usually does.
Yeah,
I thought he did.
he shoots threes for France. You should look into that next year.
Oh no, wait. Which one is it? Is it either Rudy Gobert's playing and Victor isn't, or it's the other way around?
I don't know, but the Spurs just shut down Victor for the rest of summer league. So
Are you kidding
That's not
me?
surprising. He played 2 games. That's not surprising.
My man played one decent game. My man got a double-double like he should every night last night.
They're like, nope, no more.
That's
no
pretty
Well,
more."
he had
No, 'cause he
27 and 12
dominated the
last
next
night.
game.
Yeah, last
Yeah.
night he had 27 and 12 and like four.
They just
assists.
wanted to show people what he could be, and then they don't want him to hurt himself like
Yeah.
Chet Holmgren did.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Well, except for Holmgren did his in an open run. Like,
Yeah.
Well, it's the
wow.
same.
Drew
It's the
League,
same
guarding LeBron.
concept. You don't want him
Yeah.
to hurt himself when it doesn't matter.
Yeah. I
It's
think
just funny that he did it in a non-competition.
Chet's gonna
Yeah.
win Roy probably. I think so.
He'll end up third.
Third. Oh, you think Scoot?
He'll be
and,
behind Vic and Scoot. Scoot's gonna average
Moni
like
Bates.
18, 6, and 7 or something like that.
You got to get minutes before you can get in the running, Clayton.
Yeah.
I
Who
think-
knows?
I
He'll
honestly
tear it
think
up
he
in
could start for
Canton,
you guys,
or
though.
I don't think he's getting any minutes this year.
God, I don't know. I hope you don't treat him like Dylan Windler and just sit him over there. But he also was injured a lot. Dylan was.
I remember the day his contract expired, like officially. Somehow I was on Cavs Twitter at that point, and it was just like, "We're free." I think I was on the HTS again.
Was that right before Donovan Mitchell was getting traded?
No.
That's what I was thinking. I'm like, I don't know. It was so long ago. I'm like, man, that was like probably, I don't know, last year.
the good thing I've always believed in Donovan Mitchell.
Yeah, I forgot about the name Dylan Windler.
Dude,
Actually, Blake is a basketball signed by Dylan. I don't know where he got it, but he has.
so,
What?
Probably found it in
Yeah.
a dumpster somewhere.
I know, like, he got like some price from him somewhere.
The
Oh my
All-Star
God.
game's tomorrow
yeah, and the Derby's tonight.
on a Tuesday? What?
Yeah,
No,
Derby's
son.
tonight at 8.
Yeah.
Why did I not know that?
I
Fake
don't know,
sports
you was-
podcast.
Ooh.
We literally put your lights up during the Derby last year.
Hey, it's all right, dude. The only
You're right.
only reason I knew is because it popped up a couple times during the USA game. I'm like, oh yeah, Derby's tomorrow. Look at that.
How did I miss that?
Yeah.
I was just reading up on stuff about it today. That's the only reason I knew.
I wish
Or a
I
bunch of
wish I
ESPN.
would've invited Jose.
They were
Well,
also
they said you'd do it if you got the invite.
they had it all
Something
over
they
the
did, got
TVs and the
articles that came
Y.
out.
What was that, Clayton?
What? Oh, there were just a bunch of ESPN articles that came out on it today.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
Brady, you want to talk about the MLB draft? Anything exciting happen?
Where Colt Ledbetter got drafted, second round to the Rays, 55th overall. He was
Shout
one
out
of
to our
the
boy.
only 7 people that attended the draft last night.
Mm-hmm.
So I was a little worried.
You waited all the way to the 50s?
I was a little worried we were gonna have a Will Levis situation there, but there was another guy that got taken in the second round too, taken in like the 40s by the Red Sox.
Nice.
So it's not like it was the end of the world. LSU became the first school in
Yeah.
history to have both of the top 2 picks.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, dang, really?
Yeah,
That's crazy.
One
Paul Skeens, who could
and the other one's
pitcher,
just
could touch
Cruz.
102, went number 1 to the Pirates.
Isn't the other one Cruz or
Yeah,
something?
Dylan Cruz.
Dude, isn't he the
really
one who
solid
hit
out there,
ended with
number
like?
2 to the Nationals.
Didn't he end his season on like an insane hitting streak? Cruz.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he got to hit every single game he
Yeah.
played this year.
Yeah, I
So
heard
he's
about
like
that.
currently on like what is it like a 93?
I don't know. It was something putrid. I'll have to.
It
look
was
into
something insane that he's on like a 93 game hitting streak. I'm like, that's legal.
I'm not surprised that the guy who went number 1 went number 1. You know why?
Me too.
Why?
Mustache.
Oh my gosh, this guy.
He's in charge.
Hey
for
man, the
sure.
Reds picked a
He's
right-handed
in
pitcher
charge.
with a mustache though, and he's from Wake Forest, so I'm happy.
That's true. And he's got some flow.
He's
Brady,
got-
didn't we pick some high school kid?
Yeah, we
Yeah,
did.
you guys
we took a
did.
high school catcher, first baseman, who's got a super nice bat,
Yeah, you guys took a catcher.
Sounds
and
about
first baseman. Let's relax. Somebody's got to replace Josh.
They're
Allen.
trading Bo
Alright.
Naylor, 100%.
Relax.
And with that pick,
Actually, no, we're not trading Bo Naylor. We're trading for Miles Naylor.
Bo
Stupid athletic.
Naylor was
Stop that.
batting like 160 and then had a 3-hit game.
That's true. I watched his batting average
I had to
jump to
recover.
200, then he got out the next at bat.
Yeah.
response from yesterday when I was like, "Oh, dude, he's got the best future of all the Nailers." I put that in the group chat. I'm like, yeah, because Oakland's only up from here.
Good save.
Yeah.
Well, I was gonna say,
Oakland's
Can't get much worse.
I was thinking about it, and I was
They
like,
can't. They really
stupid
can't.
Oakland, poor Miles Naylor. And I go, wait, they're moving to Vegas. They'll be okay.
Yeah, it'd be all right.
Nah, I mean,
Well, there was a bunch of
Maybe
Well,
the other brothers will request trades to go to.
no, I guess
He
there
just
were-
thought, no.
I guess there were a bunch of
Not
people
funny.
just like dominating the Oakland comment section when they posted about like their official post when they drafted him. Goes trained to Cleveland. He should be in Cleveland. He'd look great in Cleveland.
That's fine.
Hilarious.
Cleveland should just like, I'll trade you another possum for him.
But one of the funniest things is the Red Sox. One of the Red Sox top picks grew up a big Yankees fan, and then the Mets top pick grew up a Braves fan. So especially the Mets fans, especially, were all like, "Come on, guys, why does Atlanta have to take everything from us?"
So as you know, we are Hot Take Sports. So we enjoy sports in general. Brady, what was your favorite sporting event you've ever been to?
I would have to say probably the playoff game between the Guardians and the Yankees at the end of last season in the playoffs.
Oh, good one. Isaac?
Browns Bills.
Browns Bills. Leo?
Yeah, my favorite one was this Crew home opener this year, being front row, witnessing the magic of Lucas Zelleron.
Great time with the boys. Clayton?
One of my personal favorites from the last year was my dad and I went to Milwaukee to watch the Dodgers play the Brewers. Got a new stadium off the list. Sat first row right field. Sweet.
Nice. Home run ball?
Over me. I watched Freddie Freeman hit one directly over my head.
So
And
close.
Mookie Betts played catch right next to me, so that was kind of cool.
That's sweet.
Got on
That's right,
ESPN.
you're on ESPN.
That is true.
We, as a group, went to a Timberwolves Cavaliers game in Cleveland earlier this year, so that was super fun. And you know what every single one of those events has in common?
What would that be, Matt?
We used code HTS at SeatGeek to get $20 off our purchase.
Exactly. There's nothing better than saving money and supporting your favorite content creators, being Hot Take Sports. Make sure to use code HTS next time you check out at SeatGeek. Tickets not only for sporting events, but concerts, comedy shows, really anything that requires tickets. Summer is coming. All of your favorite events are coming up this summer, so make sure to use code HTS at SeatGeek for $20 off of your first purchase.
And we're back. All I had is the Cardinals picked a guy named Chase Davis. He's an outfielder from Arizona. I don't know anything about him.
He's good.
Thank you.
Go back.
He was a top 2-round pick. I hope so.
Yeah,
That
That's
doesn't
kinda
matter.
cool.
The MLB draft doesn't matter anyway.
Exactly.
It really doesn't. Unless you're like a top 3 pick, you're not expected to be there for another 3 or 4 years, anyways. So
Exactly. Exactly.
basically,
Exactly.
Every once in a while they'll show some right?
Prime example,
We'll talk about that today.
Billy Bean.
Who?
Yeah. Yeah. If you'd watch Moneyball, you know. That's the May.
That's the only reason he said that, because he's seen the movie.
Yeah.
Do you remember who Billy Bean was drafted by?
the Oakland Athletics.
No. He ended his career at Oakland.
Really
I believe so. He went on a
That's what
journey
I'm
after he
saying.
was washed.
He still is the GM, actually.
good at this game. That makes a lot of sense.
Was it a New York team?
Yeah,
Was it the Mets?
it was.
Oh my gosh, guys! Brad Pitt just requested to follow me on Instagram.
Oh my God, that's Billy Bean.
Billy Bean.
That's Billy Bean. Oh my God. Are you kidding?
Also known as Akid Yudianto.
Oh, it's that
Dude, that's him.
Except it's the real
That
one.
has to be real.
Dude, it's just cover up. It's just cover up. It's just cover up.
Brody quotes that movie all the time, and he tries to tell me that he's Billy Bean. But we were talking yesterday, he goes, you know, with all the stories I've told you, try to have called me Jeremy Giambi. You've seen the movie. He
Yes.
goes, yeah. He goes,
He's
and I was
low.
like, I mean, I've thought about it. I just never chose to do you like that. He goes, well, that's okay, because I took a personality test to see which character or which person I was in the movie. And that's who I got. And I was like, oh, good. Now I'm going to
For
use it all the
pointers,
time.
That makes sense.
Jeremy Giambi was half naked dancing on a table in the locker room after they lost.
Stud muffin.
Then he got traded to the Phillies.
Yeah, and then he
Jeremy,
got
you've been traded to the Phillies. This
Tough.
is Ed Wade. He's a nice guy. Take care of everything.
you're a good
Yeah.
you're a good ball player, Jeremy. Yeah, we wish you the best.
You're just an idiot.
Yeah.
Did you guys see the video of the professional cornhole player with no legs or
Dude,
arms?
yeah.
Yeah.
Nubby? That's what they're calling him.
Oh, well, yeah, that makes sense.
I'm just kidding. I made that up on the fly.
Bro.
But my dude can 4 straight.
Yeah. Bro hit a 4-bagger, has no arms, no legs. He just puts the ball between his nubs and he jumps forward. And
Yeah.
heaves it.
It's amazing.
Perfectly.
You can laugh all you want, but it is honest to God amazing. The guy he was facing sucked. It was like me throwing
Sucked.
bags.
He put 2 in. And
He put 2
on.
in and missed 2.
That's
He put them
really,
on, though.
That's
Yeah.
honestly
Right around the
incredible.
hole.
Exactly.
How is that?
Bro,
suck?
if you are in the professional league, you better be bagging each hole.
Well, it wouldn't be much of a game if everybody bagged every hole, huh?
Well, I'm just telling you that's what it is.
That's the goal, yeah.
Yeah, that's
go
how,
every
that's how
time.
the actual the top tier pros of the teams basically just go until
Yeah, nobody
one
top tier
person
pro.
misses.
Gosh.
Exactly.
Exactly.
He missed.
Exactly.
I mean, that's
May as
really
well.
the definition of putting your whole body behind it. I mean,
He literally had to. He has
Yeah,
to jump
he
over the
did.
line. I assume there's an exception for it.
As long as he
Probably.
releases it. As long as he
The
releases it.
best part of the
probably.
clip was when he makes his fourth bag and the guy sticks
No,
guy he's
he
fighting
sticks
against
his nub
sticks his
out
hand out
first.
for a high five.
He stuck his nub out. He goes, "Yeah, let's go." And he goes,
I was-
"Oh no, oh no, I know."
that's hilarious.
Well, honestly, though,
Hey man,
Shout out to
that's
him.
props.
Like,
though.
could you
That's-
imagine?
That's huge props. though.
That's crazy.
I cannot.
I can't either.
It's like it's very interesting to like picture in your mind.
Oh yeah, you have to look at the video.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll-
It was
I'll-
great. I couldn't stop watching it.
Like it's really funny, but it's inspiring.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's both. It can be both.
Yeah, exactly. It is
You
inspiring.
could be a meme and a national icon. all
my
at the same
God.
time.
It's true.
Not much of a meme, really. It was just a bunch of sports.
It was kind of
Yeah, it was kind of a meme, but a bunch of sports pages
I don't
were like,
know
"Dude,
if
this
it's
guy's
on
lit."
bro looked like Patrick Star playing Cornell.
I know exactly what I was thinking. I didn't want to say it. No, this is Patrick.
That's kinda okay. Anyway, Clayton, you want to talk about the UFC fights from this weekend?
Yeah.
Yeah, sure. Big card this weekend, and it was really good. There were a lot of finishes. Some highlights from the night. Jesus Aguilar knocked out Shannon Ross in 17 seconds. There were 4 knockouts in less than 40 seconds.
It was great.
Denise Gomes knocked out Yasmin J something. I don't know.
Sure.
For her first career loss in 20 seconds. Robbie Lawler's retirement fight. He beat up Nico Price in 38 seconds. Good to see Robbie go out on a high note like that.
That was such a wild sequence. Sorry to cut you off, but we're like, it's the last like 5 minutes of the crew game on one screen. We've got the UFC fights on the other screen, and we're like looking back and forth, and all of a sudden the fight's over, and you're like, oh, that was it, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think Nico should fight Brian next.
What? No. After that, I'm convinced Brian would beat the crap out of Nico. Makes
So,
no sense.
anyways, Brian needs to fight Nico.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Break the curse.
Brian
watch
needs
the man
to
win. Sorry, Brian. Sorry, man.
Bo Nickel defeated Val Woodburn on short notice in 38 seconds as well. Like
That man was
the
not
other guy
ready.
just had nothing for him. Yeah.
He was out there to collect a paycheck.
Yep. Dan Hooker beat Jalen Turner. That was a fun one. Very bloody, very messy. Dan Hooker actually broke his hand in that fight. So
Nice.
he won with a broken hand. Dricus Duplessis beat Robert Whitaker. That kind of sucked to see because I like Robert Whitaker, but whatever. He's probably next up at middleweight. Alexandre Pantoja defeated champion Brandon Moreno. That fight won fight of the night. And Brandon Moreno also broke his hand in the first round of that one. And then Alexander Volkanovski knocked out Yair Rodriguez in the third round. Not really surprising. Volk's probably pound for pound #1 right now. So all in all, a very good card. A lot of finishes. Performance of the night went to Duplessis and Denise Gomes. So
Actually, performance of the night went to Israel Adesanya for stealing the spotlight after the last
I
fight.
did see
Yeah.
that.
I was
I
wondering
saw
what
that all over the
Duplessis was going to
place.
say when they gave him the microphone back.
Izzy was just spouting off naughty words. You're my
It was
African
a word that Duplessis was not allowed to say.
brother.
You're,
What do
my,
you mean? He's
you're my
African.
African brother in Christ.
That's
If
exactly.
he beats him, he gets the
Worth-
pass, right? That's how that works.
I mean, we were saying he has the pass, anyways, right? I mean,
Well,
I
the
don't
white
know.
guy who's from.
he's African,
Yeah, but-
technically.
yeah, but
He's
like
South
we were saying
African.
that night.
It's exactly what we were saying. I wouldn't say it if I was him. I'm not gonna say it if I'm me.
Yeah. Same.
No, I wouldn't say it.
Good. That's probably for the best.
It's for the best. Clayton would say it.
We don't.
He'd beat Izzy and get the pass.
I don't
Rock,
want
paper-
to fight Izzy anyway.
Rock,
Wait,
paper,
wait,
scissors. You didn't let me finish.
Clayton's got to cut 20 pounds to fight Izzy first, and then get rocked.
What? No, I would have to put on weight to fight Izzy.
He's over 170.
He fights at 185.
Oh, I'm stupid. I thought he
You
was.
just
Wait,
cuts no weight.
wait, doesn't Brian fight at 185?
He does now.
Book it.
That's crazy that Israel Adesanya fights at a higher weight than Brian Barberini.
Yeah, he used to.
It's even crazier now.
Brian
He's the
started
same
his
size.
career at 155. You guys need to look up Brian Barberina's debut. He looks so much smaller.
Did he have the beard?
He did.
Oh, okay.
He also fought 2
Yeah.
weight classes below where he's currently at.
That's nuts.
So
I
that's
can't
why
believe
he
he cut
did.
down that much. That's crazy.
Got some heavy hands, bro.
But
We got-
overall, good card. Next weekend's gonna be
Oh, lost him.
terrible, but
There you
that's
go.
that's okay.
The fast mouth move right there.
I couldn't tell if he was gonna say terrible or terrifying. And I was like,
I thought it was gonna be terrifying.
So anyway,
the answer was terrible.
we got the end of the crew game to talk about. I mean, I don't really want to talk about the whole beginning.
Say,
of the
do you
crew
want to
game.
talk about the crew game?
Wilfred Nancy got angry.
Well, let's talk about the fun parts of the crew game. I can't believe Nazi actually got the boot. That was funny.
Chill.
And then they put
chill for
VAR, and then they got
Children,
VAR to
really.
get another assistant coach out. I'm like, are you serious right now?
Well, the referee Nancy shouldn't have been. I think he thought Nancy threw the water bottle. I think that's what it was.
Either that or Nancy said something not nice beforehand, and
also
then got
correct.
out on the field, and then didn't.
Well, it was probably a little bit of both.
Yeah, and then the water splashed on the fourth official, and the fourth official's like, whoever did that, get him out. What now? Get him out. He's leaving. Hey, get him out. And then they went to VAR, threw the guy out. I'm like, what in the world is happening right now? I'm like, this is a joke.
That whole
And then
game
Zawadzki goes, watch this. I'm going to score another late tying goal here. Give me a minute. Deflection, goal. We're all losing our mind. And then we're like, let's just win the thing. And then we probably could have won the thing and should have won the thing, but we just don't know when to shoot, apparently.
Yeah, we had so many chances. Well, and then Cucho got the red card.
Yeah.
He didn't
Yeah,
deserve his
that-
first yellow, but he definitely deserved his second yellow.
Yeah.
Oh, the
so-
second one, yeah. You can't kick like that, man. Not
Yeah.
in traffic like
Get your
that.
feet 5 feet in the air. You deserved it, unfortunately.
Yeah, you got to be smarter there.
Speaking of the fourth official, we didn't even mention the USA game got
Mhm.
delayed the first 8 minutes of the game because in less than 40 seconds, a Canadian player cleared the ball from 3 feet away into the face of one of the ARs. Busted his nose
Oh
open.
my.
Yeah.
It took
I did see
8
it said
minutes.
delay.
Yeah. It took 8 minutes to get him cleaned up, get him off the field, get the fourth official down to be the AR. And then just in the middle of play, one of the officials from the last game came back out and refereed.
Yeah, my
And
man.
became the secondary A or the secondary AR, so the fourth official could go back to being a fourth official. Because apparently you
Yeah.
don't rotate as referees.
Yeah.
Once you're a fourth official, that's all you do.
Yeah.
They're
Once
like,
you get into
yeah,
the higher levels.
they're like, yeah, he probably hasn't AR'd in 3 years. I'm like,
Oh, God.
what?
Dude, that was great, though, because it was Stu Holden. He goes, man, shout out to him. His fitness is high right now. He goes, my man's probably gassed, and he's been.
That guy looked terrified.
He did a full
The guy who was
game.
the fourth official
Yeah.
that went in. He looked
Yeah.
terrified.
Where he's like, okay, what's offside? Ah.
But yeah, that guy, he refed over 200 minutes of soccer. I would be dead.
I made.
Claims like I do that in a weekend.
I do
Good
do
day
that
for
on the
me.
weekend. It sucks.
Use that in a day, I guess.
I have a couple
only
things
three
to
days.
say,
Yeah.
but you can keep finishing.
But yeah, what are you trying to get my phone to go off? All right.
Well, nah, I was actually trying to just turn off the Wi-Fi, but
So you're like my 5-year-old cousin. I want to play with your watch.
I wanna play
You have
Fortnite.
games on
Hey.
your phone?
Get off my watch.
don't
I do.
disrespect Ben.
I have
like
Clash
that.
of Clans and Flow.
Bom, bom, bom,
That's
bom.
really good.
I have Flow too. I'm really
Same.
close
I
to
didn't know there
completing
was
the
a second
9x9. I have Flow as well. Clown.
You're right. Anyways, yeah, the crew game,
It was all right.
it was kind of ugly. And the referee sucked.
131.
It takes
Yeah,
a
he
lo-
sucked. Zawadzki had a good goal at the end. That was definitely the highlight.
It was a deflection goal, but we'll count it.
We all
It,
get
it was
hyped.
good enough. It was the
Oh,
best
Patrick
shot we had.
Schulte was player of the game. Though.
Patrick Schulte was a
Schulte
dog.
Yeah,
throwing his
Patrick
head.
Schulte
Absolute
was a freaking
stud.
brick wall, dude.
The best was God. What was that guy's name? Pereira, maybe, or Peralta? One of the two. All right, show off. So anywho, me over here being very
Just
happy.
scrolling through your
Yeah, he's scrolling through his flow, all the
Perfect,
completed.
all
My
of
man's
it.
my man's had this for probably like 10 years, and he's like, look at this.
Go ahead, a lot of free time.
Yeah,
We
whatever. I
started
just
that-
got this like last winter,
Leo.
so
Oh,
leave
no.
me
Oh, no,
alone.
it was probably around Thanksgiving when I started
What do you think this man does at work all day?
because I was watching
I know.
Georgia.
I know what he
haven't
does at work
touched
all
it
day.
since vacation.
Like Clayton and I discussed,
I'm
he
funny.
spins in a chair for his workout.
Bruh,
That's true.
Exactly, factual.
I worked all
It's
day.
2 against 1.
What'd you do today?
What I do? I
Yeah.
drove truck and then I helped dip a ditch.
I drove my Twickle out.
I drove I made my big boy truck around and then I got grinding and shaving because we tore up the road and then I put them down in like the tar box and then I drove back and my God, that road is atrociously bumpy. It's a stone road, but it's so
You
bad.
guys should have done your job better.
No, it's the tar box. It's not ours.
Okay.
dumbass.
Jeez.
Yeah, I'll remember that when
my
I'm
God.
by 235 next time. All the snow going right in front of your.
235's good.
I'm putting all the snow right there. I'm picking up my
Please
blade
do.
and then putting it back
Oh,
down.
hey.
Please do, because I won't live there.
My man's
Yeah,
gonna
I was
go.
say, so just remember, he won't live there when December rolls around.
Nah, it'll be all right.
You can go push it all on this road. That'd be fun.
Yeah, I will
I was gonna say,
gladly.
but then, if you push it all onto this road, Janet might slowly chase after you. So, fix
Yeah, I don't
it.
think she's.
I'm
getting
so
you.
scared
Sorry,
because
Janet.
my,
Please don't try to drive. If you put the
my
snow here.
6-wheel dump truck won't go faster than her.
I don't know, man. Chili
Smile.
Malibu's being.
Bro, so I'm walking around the plant at work today.
Wow.
Shut up, dude.
Well, you probably had a yo-yo too. You probably like,
I
yep,
wish.
another day at the
That's
office.
So
Yep.
smart. I should start carrying a yo-yo.
Yo-yo or just a little bouncy ball.
All the guys would be
Start
like,
bouncing it
"What
off
the heck?"
someone's face. So get back to
No,
work.
that can be unsafe. What if I lose it?
I
Yeah,
almost
yeah,
said, oh, it's a safety violation.
What if
Never mind.
yo-yo goes into a machine and breaks?
Bro,
That would
he's
be
gonna.
rough.
My man's gonna
Matt,
bring
get
out
a
a yo-yo.
slinky.
Bring a slinky.
Walk around with a slinky.
Oh my
All right,
god,
that's a good
slinky,
idea.
stress ball. Get a little globe like stress ball or something. And oh, you seem angry. I cut that hand.
You're not you when you're angry.
Anyways.
Stick your sense.
So I'm walking around the plant and I look over and I go, okay, that guy's got his harness on. Because you have to have your harness if you're like above 4 feet or something like that. And he's up on top of the machine. So he's like 8 feet. I know 4 feet's really low. Don't.
What do you mean? 4 feet's massive, dude.
4 feet is too much.
Exactly. That's
Anyways.
excessively too much.
But he's up there and he's doing what he's supposed to. I'm like, all right, cool. And then all of a sudden this other.
What are
head
you
pops
laughing
up,
at, Brady?
And I'm like,
That's not a
I'm
hard.
like, wait a minute.
4 feet, like
God.
And I'm looking around the machine and he's like standing on top of the machine, walking around on it. And I'm like looking around the whole thing. I'm like, there's a 3-foot ladder sitting there.
He's not clipped in.
I'm like, how'd you? So I just stood there and I didn't have my arms crossed. And I just stood there in the aisleway waiting for him to look at me. And he turns around and goes, oh shit. Hey. And I'm like, I didn't see anything. But how the hell did you get up there? He goes, I climbed up through the machine. I'm like, oh my gosh.
So,
How?
no, dude, you should have been like, killing my boss.
I didn't have my clipboard with me that
Well, yeah.
time.
I'm
When you
great.
pull-
My
pull it out,
superior.
like, yep, 4K. 4K.
Yeah, I'm post camera out.
What do you
Call F4K, blackmail. Call F4K, blackmail.
No, he's one of those guys.
I'm calling the police.
The police. That's a horrible
All
idea.
right,
first of
Karen,
all.
calm
My own
down.
plan.
Calm
Sorry, that's
down,
my
Karen.
job. But he's
Oh, I
he's
got
one
a
of those
video
guys.
for you.
He's one of those guys that every time I see him in the plan, he goes, "We're being saved. I promise. We're being saved." I'm like, yeah, I'm sure.
I would have looked
He
at him.
doesn't follow.
You
any
should,
of it, bro.
obviously,
Oh,
those guys never.
He's that guy.
It's the guy who ultra doesn't care.
Yeah, I was like, how'd you even get up there?
Does your boss listen to this podcast? Will they know?
Does my boss know about this podcast?
No.
Probably not.
Does your boss care?
Call him tomorrow.
Definitely. My boss didn't know who Jason Kidd was. He doesn't watch the podcast.
No.
I'll call him.
We had this conversation in the group chat.
Yeah.
Remember?
Oh yeah.
We have a
Yeah.
manager in one of the areas whose name is Jason Kidd. What are you doing? Oh, okay. Oh yeah, I probably haven't told them. Yeah. So anyways, we have a foreman, I think technically is his position title, whatever. And his name is Jason Kidd. And I had to go down to ask him something about his area. And my boss goes, yeah, go ask Jason Kidd. You know who that is? And I said, basketball player? Yeah, I've heard of him. And he goes, what? And I'm like, Jason Kidd, the basketball player? He goes, oh, is he a basketball player? I'm like, no way you're in your 50s and don't know who Jason Kidd is. That's crazy. My mom knows who Jason Kidd is.
That's sad. I wonder if my mom. I wonder if my mom knows who Jason Kidd is. But let's find this out.
Text her.
I'm going to right now.
I love this video. I've seen this. Can you stretch me? No. Get up.
Oh, I know exactly what video you're watching. That's so funny.
The You Betcha guys.
That's such a good
Best
channel.
part. This is exactly what I thought of. Oh yeah, harness this. That's exactly the thought process that went through my mind when you said someone wasn't harnessed in. I'm like, please God, so you should be harnessed in. He goes, oh yeah, harness this.
I would never.
would've loved
No,
it.
it's not worth looking at a guy, especially in our plant with as young as our safety department is. It's not worth looking at a guy and being the safety police. You should have harness on. You should be this. You should be that. I literally looked at the guy. I literally said, I didn't see anything, but
That's the best. Exactly.
he did crawl down afterwards, though. I mean,
Like-
he knew.
Man, mom
like-
caught me.
he was like, "All right, I
That's
got caught."
exactly kind of the vibe. Man.
I'm sure after I walked away, he was right back up there. But
Yeah, he was like,
It was so
I'm gonna
funny.
take a break and then I'm gonna go back up there.
he was
my
315.
mom said
If he
that-
takes a
Oh,
break,
she
he's
going
done.
My
home.
mom said that off the top of her head, she does not know who do you think it is.
Disgusting.
Well, and she was like, "Who is?" It? I go, "Well, basketball players when you're growing up." When I say growing up, I mean college.
That makes
Would it have been that?
94, 95 was his rookie year. So yeah, college.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense. I was just saying because he was in the
Because
early,
I
early
said growing up,
2000s.
but then I was like, that seems too early for Jason Kidd.
It's a little
So I went
past
back and
growing
looked.
up,
Yeah.
Mm.
but yeah, it's crazy. Is that a podcast?
I think so.
I do
Okay.
have two things.
Oh, go for it.
So
This guy.
gotta give another shout out. We're gonna shout out Led, but Brandon Hawkins re-signed.
Yeah.
walleye coming back.
Woo! Dad brought back the milk.
And some dude named Lewandowski.
Yeah, from
Yeah, I've never heard of that guy.
Ooh.
But
Yeah,
he's
I
on the
heard
team
that
now.
one.
He played
Y'all
at
like
Michigan
Joe
State.
Rogan,
Not
a
Robert.
couple years ago. Some dude from
Maybe
Michigan
it's
State.
Ma-
But
I probably watched him
Okay.
play last year, but
Most
I think
likely.
it's probably true. And then so today's like it's like media day for the All-Star game before the Derby. Juan Soto said that his NBA comp is Luca.
He
His
ain't that slow.
comparison.
Yeah, he said
Juan
it says NBA comp. Juan Soto says NBA comp is Luca.
All right, next episode we're doing NBA to MLB comps.
Okay, I'm fine with that.
So
No,
Mike, so Mike drops
I'll
the
just
ball,
do the
right?
Reds.
Brady's gonna throw out MLB players, and we're gonna make up comps for it.
Got it.
Who would Juan Soto be?
I don't know.
Luol Deng.
No.
Juan Soto. He's making a lot of money.
Why do you
I didn't
talk?
stutter.
He's
Juan
not
Soto's not
playing
making
that
any
great.
right now. Not yet.
Oh,
Not yet, yeah. So he's super young.
wasn't he on the National?
Shea.
Yes.
Shea
Yes.
Gilgis Alexander. Gilgis Alexander. SGA.
No, I'd
Is-
say SG. I wouldn't. I'd say playing
young.
level.
I'd
I know.
He's
say
not
you-
making
I,
more.
I know,
goals
but
than
Shay's. I
I'd
think
say
still
used
Shay's.
to be. I'd say
production's
SGA.
still higher.
than Juan Soto.
Juan Soto's not. He's been kind of mid this
Well,
year.
the
He's been
Padres
mid
have just
this
been
year,
bad
yeah,
regardless. But
Well,
I was saying this year.
Bull Bull.
Nationals Juan Soto is definitely SGA. I don't know.
What did you say, Clayton?
Bull Bull.
Mute him.
Has the
I think
hype
that's
but
good
doesn't
podcast.
do anything. I like it.
Any titles? gentlemen?
No, we need
Lamar Stevens.
home run. Stop talking. Anthony Edwards, dirty player.
Nasty.
Home run
Trash.
derby predictions.
Lamar Stevens is better.
Oh shoot, I don't even know who's in it. I think I saw Vladdy was in it again, right? Vlad Guerrero.
Mookie Betts.
I'm looking it up. Give me a second.
Anywho, for the viewers at home, Cincinnati still in first place, by the way.
As it should be.
Still in first place. 50
Luis
and 41.
Robert, Adley Rushman, Pete Alonso, J. Rod, Mookie Betts, Vladimir Guerrero Jr., Adolis Garcia, and Randy Rosarino. That was Adley Rushman in the home run derby.
Screw it. I'm
And
going
He
Lou
just had
Bob.
he had like a 450 tank the other day.
And
So I'll
J.
give it to
Ram
him.
isn't.
Well, it depends on who's invited.
Wait, who's the
and
one
who
you were
accepts.
questioning?
Yes, but the fact that they invited Adley before J. Ram is crazy.
Adley has more home runs than J. Ram.
I don't care. Star
So,
power.
Bro, the year Vladdy was in it, Vladdy only had 8 home runs. And that was his. That was.
I already
his
said him.
second
Yeah.
year, I think.
I already said him.
Yeah.
Star power.
What are you
Vladdy
talking
was-
about? Vladdy hit like 91
Oh shoot,
home
Lou
runs
Bob's
one year that
Lou
you
Bob
can
is the. Whoa.
No, I know that, but like
I don't wanna
in like
pick
regular
anyone
season games, he
now.
only had 8 home runs. That's why everyone was like so
I
surprised
picked
he
Lou
got
Bob, but
invited.
he's the one.
That's why he was the
Yeah,
eighth.
but he's Vladdy.
The seeds are random,
Well,
I think.
Okay.
Yeah, but his rookie year he wasn't very good, which is why again everyone was surprised. Now
Or-
he's flat
or it
and
might
he's
be by
good.
home run totals.
Brady,
Wasn't.
how are the seeds in the home run derby? Like, are they randomized or are they just by home runs? They
That's
have.
my home run total.
All right, we're going with Lou Bob. He's
Oh,
going all the way.
Hey, home run derby seeds were determined by each player's seeds.
That's
and home run
wild.
totals in
If
July
only we
4th. It was
scrolled
right
read the
there.
italicized.
Again, yeah, that's why in 19 Vladdy was the 8th seed and Yelich was the 1 seed. Yelich was the reigning MVP. Then Yelich got hurt and backed out, so Matt Chapman went in as the 1 seed.
The bringer
Yeah.
of
Got
rain.
torn.
Wait. Is that Josh Donaldson? No, the bringer of rain is Josh Donaldson. Yep. Called it wrong.
I'm going Pete Alonso defends the title. Or
Yeah.
gets it back, I guess, not defends it.
Yeah, because Soto won last
It's all
year.
about the Mets, baby. It's all about the Mets.
I think whoever wins between Pete Alonso and J. Rod wins it all.
It's literally the Pete Alonso.
Oh, Julio
No,
Rodriguez?
Jared didn't do that well last year, if I remember
I could-
correctly.
He got one of the best cards from it.
I'm changing it up.
His home run derby card was at least a 97.
Who was throwing up last year? Well, 97 is the base one, I
I
think.
don't know if these are angry eyes or
No, not for the
you
home
should
run
meet me
derby.
out back later eyes.
That was mid round. It was 95, 97,
To meet me
99.
out back later, eyes.
Because
Who-
J Ram was a
Who was in the
95.
finals against Juan Soto? Because it wasn't Otani. Because Otani got out.
Otani was out in the first round because
Yeah,
he doesn't
exactly.
take BP.
Yeah, and Pools beat Schwarber, so it wasn't Schwarber. Did Pools didn't make the final round, did he?
Oh no, he got cracked in the second
No.
round.
No, I thought he got a 99. I thought he made I thought he made the finals.
No, he got a 99 All-Star card.
So,
Are you sure?
is this
I'm
conversation really worthy of this
73%
long?
sure.
Talking
Are you
about-
looking it up?
Yes, he is.
I'm looking up the 2021 home run derby.
You want 2022, buddy?
I guess I probably need. I was getting there. Maybe I wanted to know who won in 2021.
Carry the
Pete
two.
Alonso.
Soto takes down derby edging. Showstopper.
Oh,
J-Rod got
did
second.
make- Okay.
Screw
I didn't remember him being that good last year.
Told
I'll
you.
go with Julio Rodriguez
Correct.
now. Lou Bob's not going to win. I'm going with Julio Rodriguez. I'm just going to go with the.
I mean, I'm taking Pete Alonso. That's literally Pete Alonso's competition. Like that's what he's for.
I went
It's
with
gonna be
Julio.
Mookie Betts. Y'all are a bunch of goofy goobers.
I would love to see Mookie Betts win it. That'd be
I
great.
mean, me too. I mean, this is the most home runs Mookie's had before the All-Star break in his entire career. He's also played over 200 innings in the infield this year.
That's crazy.
Really
He's playing a lot of shortstop.
Well, Tommy Edmonds listed as a center fielder now.
Really?
Yeah.
good. He's been probably your best outfielder.
Well, the Dodgers are going to trade for a
Basically.
shortstop. Sorry. Oh, I want a Dodgers.
Why do you
outfielder.
hate Ahmed Rosario so much?
No. This.
Oh my God!
Listen,
You
listen.
defend James Karinchak to your grave.
Listen. All right.
You
Hey,
hate
shut up.
Ahmed
Let me talk.
Rosario.
Shut up and let me
Good
talk.
Lord!
Shut up and
I
let me
hate
talk.
talking Guardians baseball with you.
The only reason that I want to trade Ahmed is because now that he's hitting well, we'll actually get stuff back, and he's a free agent
Or-
after the year,
Crazy.
and we're not
crazy.
going to
Hear
pay
me out.
Ahmed Rosario any sort of money because his defense is bad.
Wait,
And
hear me
you
out,
cannot
hear me
yell
out.
at me for bad talking Ahmed Rosario when I literally proved to you that James Karinchak had one bad season before this year, and you still were being you.
Yeah, but
Stop.
I've hated James Karinchak my entire life. You've liked Ahmed Rosario in the past. Got him.
I mean,
Got
there's
him.
always one player every year that
Got it.
I hate on. So
Anyway, this has been Hot Take Sports episode 97. Make sure to follow us on all our social medias at Hot Take Sports 16 and leave us your best hot take. Use code HTS at
I know,
SeatGeek.
he
Shout
didn't
out
even
to
let me
Siferd
finish.
Racing, and we will see you all next time.